Welcome to FleetDesks ERP. Today I will explain to you what is multi-ID or batch ID or bulk ID for an employee. So first of all, the concept is imagine there is an employee who joins your company today and his name is, let's say his name is Abdul. Okay, and the system is generating an automatically an account code to this person, but let's say you don't want to use his name and you want to use his passport number as his id, or maybe you will assign this person a unique id of your own. Let's say that id is xyz001 b3. This is the employee code as per your company policy. Okay, and let's just save this employee, and now we have created and added a new employee in our system. But and now you have also added his passport number here. Just for example, I will just put the passport number here. So imagine that this number is a passport number. Now let's say you got the visa documents or you got any of the documents, and now you try to search this employee from his passport number. You cannot do that. Why? Because the id it was assigned to this employee is this one. So first of all, you will have to convert the document which you have in your hand. You have to understand who is that employee is. You have to get the this id against that employee, and then you will be able to identify that person. Second option, you can simply search the name here, and then maybe you can find the employee. But as you can see, since I am searching with this name, I have at least two, three, four persons with that name. How do we solve it? The answer to this is the option which is called batch id or multi id. So what we can do is, currently this passport number which you can see here, this is stored as an information, this is not stored as an id. So we will take this same passport number, go back, click on this batch button at the end of this list. Okay, here you have employee code option. Put this passport number here and wait for it to turn green. This basically checks that whatever we are trying to add is not added for anything else, not available for any other account, because we cannot do duplications, of course. So you put this number here and click on this add account code option. Now what we have done is we have given this employee two account codes. Okay, at the same time this employee is having two account codes. You can search him with this first one or the second one, but you notice that this one which we added new, this is showing as active, and the other one it's giving you the option to make it as a default option. So whatever code you add, it will by default become the active one or default ones, and the other one it's still there but it's on a dormant phase. But you can search this person with any of these ids. So let's say I go to view employee option, and you search this employee with this name, you can search it. The primary id is a second different one, but it is still telling you which employee is this. So in our case, this employee is having this id and this id. So we can go to any other report. Let's say I am going to ledger report, I can search this employee with this name. Okay, and I want to search this employee with this name, I can again do that. How is that possible? Because we have assigned two ids to this person. There is no limit on the number of IDs that you want to assign. You can do 2, you can do 3, you can do 30, you can do 300. It doesn't matter. As many IDs you have, add them here for each employee. The benefit will be, whenever you are trying to upload any data in the system using Excel sheets, or you want to get something, you want to trace some person, you can do that with, you can compare that thing with more than one id. So it will be very easy to identify your employees if they if you have, if you want to identify them for any reason. So one of the most common use for this one is, once we receive the timesheets, we have to upload the timesheets in the system. So whatever id is present in the timesheet, if that id is also present in system, your whole employee identification and uploading the timesheet thing, it will happen within few minutes. You will not have to waste any of your time. Now you can add as many of them for as many of the employees. Now the how to check this thing, how to use it. Okay, so what we will do is we will show you the option which is check employee templates. What is that? So I will click on this check employee template. I will show you the purpose and the process here. So here you have only one column, and let's remove whatever you have here. Okay, I will take these three random numbers, okay, and add them here. And now I will take one of the actual IDs, this one I will add here, and maybe this one. Okay, and for this employee we have two IDs, so just let's just take both of them here and here. So imagine you got this list, I don't know from where, from your clients, you got this list from your Mohre website, you got this list from your HR, you just have this list, and then you have bunch of other data, and you want to identify these persons. Who are they? If you want to, if you do it manually, you have to take this, copy it, paste it, copy it, paste it, and try to identify that person. Check employee template, what it does is, so I will save this sheet. Now go back here. Here you have this option which is says check employee. Click on it, attach the file which we just prepared, check employee codes, and upload. This sheet will be uploaded into the system, and as a response you will automatically get another sheet. Open it. You are getting three IDs in response. This means that every other person, every other ID which was available in this sheet, in our actual sheet here, they are present. So the difference between this sheet and this sheet is that here you have seven records, and here you have three records. So these four records, since they are actual IDs, it means they can be found in the system. There is no these are present there, but these three IDs, they are not present. So imagine if you have a list of 2000 employees, 3000 employees, 500 employees, and you want to map those employees. These employees, they can be mapped automatically now because system can identify them. But these three, they cannot be mapped because I cannot identify them, I don't know who that is. So maybe you take this one, copy it, and put this one in any of other accounts. So let's say I will add it here. It says green, it means it is acceptable. Add. And now we will test the same template that we tested before. Check employee code, upload Excel, download the return file. Now instead of three, I'm getting two results. It means this additional ID which we have already added, it can be mapped. System can identify that person. So you can you can compare the employee IDs. Doesn't matter if it is primary, secondary, third, fourth, fifth. You can make as much bigger database as you want. You can use the ID numbers, passport numbers, their client ID numbers, their WPS numbers, their bank account numbers, whatever that you can think of. If you want to use that employee, that thing as his ID, you have an option. The benefit will be it will be very easy to identify the employees, or you can search it not only view employee. If you go to the account section and you want to search it in daybook, you can do that. If you want to search it in reports, you can do that. If you want to search in payslips, you can do that. Everywhere you can trace this employee with any of these ID numbers. So this is the concept of bulk ID, batch ID, or multi ID. If you have any questions, you can drop any comment, or you can contact us to if you have any questions. Thank you so much.